and unity.
Oh boy, I know this is going.
Despite countless efforts, they have failed. The world is divided.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the danebramageROCKS channel. All right, friends. I heard you loud and clear. As if you saw not too long ago, I released just a couple updates from Joost Klein, of course, and I wanted to go ahead and check out more. I did Filthy Dog and the Funny Onion song. By the time I got that posted, new music has already been released from him, of course, but the one recommendation I keep getting over and over is Dane. Got to knock out Joost Klein with Tommy Cash, United by Music. I will 100% do that, being, of course, that they have something in common. Tommy going to the Eurovision Song Contest this year. Joost, unfortunately, having his fallout with the Eurovision Song Contest last year. We all know details behind that. But regardless of that, I got you. We're going to do this. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Joost Klein collabing with Tommy Cash, United by Music. Here we go. All right, it's a quick one at 2:21. So let's see what these two fun dudes have for us in store.
For millions of years, the World Peace Committee has had one mission: to establish peace, love, and unity.
Oh boy, I know this is going.
Despite countless efforts, they have failed. The world is divided, and hope is fading. They only have one option left.
Mr. Klein! Cash! Attention!
We want peace, they want war. Rich stay rich, poor stay poor. We want peace, they want war. Rich stay rich, poor stay poor.
I want to fly to Kiev and go to Moscow. I wanna vote Kamala and also vote Trump. I wanna be sober and I wanna take a bump.
Oh no.
I wanna take the piss, but I gotta take a dump.
Yes, fuck up, yes. Fuck the EBU, I don't want to go to court. The less get less and the more get more. But fuck that shit, I just want the hardcore. I wanna buy a Samsung in the Apple Store.
I'm not a good rapper, that's the reason that I sing. I'm not a good singer, that's the reason that I rap. I used to love McDonald's, but I'm never going back. I know that I'm white, but I wish that I was.
Do you ever
Oh no. Oh, I was wondering if he was going to say it or not. I'm going to let that one roll. It's this is definitely a big middle finger to, I believe, the EBU. I've heard that initials already. The Eurovision Broadcast Union. And you saw them like in the bathroom wearing like the social media shirts and just peace and like, you know, what the whole Eurovision system was supposed to be about, because it was obviously built off the World War afterwards for a way to Europe to regather and do all this stuff. But there seems to be a bigger falling out these days than there is unity in that. And this is them calling that out. And that's absolutely brilliant. I think this is exactly what I expect, especially with, as they called it before, Mr. Cash and Mr. Joost. But, yeah.
That I sing, I'm not a good singer, that's the reason that I rap. I used to love McDonald's, but I'm never going back. I know that I'm white, but I wish that I was.
do you ever think that the world will be so safe that the people never die and nobody got AIDS? I wanna smoke a cigarette, but also hit the vape. I like to keep it straight, but I also like it here.
I want to fly to Kiev and go to Moscow. I wanna vote Kamala and also vote Trump. I wanna be sober and I wanna take a bump. I wanna take the piss, but I gotta take a dump.
This is out of control.
In the morning,
I wanna sleep,
the people need the money.
you wanna be,
Joost Klein, Tommy.
Damn.
there's unity,
This song is so funny.
it's not that deep.
Song is about me, it's not that deep. Nice little yin yang symbol there. Okay. Unity. Yeah, that's exactly what that was. Yeah, so the song's called United by Music, and it's just funny because I think that's kind of, Tommy is just not yet even in the contest. I mean, he's in, he's going to make it, but he hasn't even gotten there yet, and he's already causing a controversy. At least he might be with the song. Joost, I completely understand, because especially with what happened to him, which resulted in absolutely nothing. Got kicked from the show and got cleared of all the charges, and it was like ridiculous. I get it. But Tommy does whatever Tommy does. So it's like, whatever. He's going to release this and still go to Eurovision and do his thing. I'm just curious. Oh, my goodness. Y'all, hold on to your seats. This is going to be a very interesting year, but let's stick around for a minute and do the wrap up on that bad boy. Yeah, so can confirm that was 100% a stab at the EBU, and, you know, understandable. But again, kind of interesting being that one person has already experienced it and one person has yet to go in. But going to jump over here for you real quick. United by music, as Joost and Tommy say, F the EBU. After being disqualified from last year's Eurovision Song Contest in dramatic circumstances, Joost Klein returns to appears to still be holding a grudge against the organization that kicked him out of the Malmo contest the eve of the grand final. Joining forces with good friend and recently selected Estonian representative Tommy Cash, the pair are united by a lot of issues besides music and their latest single, the provocative United by Music, which takes its name from the official Eurovision slogan, reflects on many cultural, social, and political themes throughout the song. It provokes the listener into reaction in a way it plays on a moral dilemmas of modern times, while also lyrically stating, the song is funny, it's not that deep. However, there is one line in the song that caused the biggest stir among the Eurovision fandom, the lyric that leaves no room for doubt in its intent. F the EBU. I don't want to go to court. The less gets less, the more gets more. A reference to the organization committing of the Eurovision Song Contest that disqualified Joost, Joost, who was under investigation for criminal charges that were later dropped. Many will be aware that the EBU recently updated its code of conduct policy following the events that surrounded the 2024 contest. Of course, Tommy's no stranger to controversy either. In the aftermath of Estonia 2020 victory, there was much confusion in the national final performance being removed from the Eurovision YouTube channel. The official music video on Tommy Cash's own page remains in place. Despite this, Tommy Cash continues to be listened on the artist section of the website, the Eurovision 2025 participant with that song. We already know about the Espresso Macchiato song. It's actually back up on the site now. It looks like it's full in. He's going to go. But regardless, that was 100% a call out. And yeah, I don't disagree. I mean, unfortunately, that the circumstances that happened. I wish he would have made it because that song would have had a huge impact and honestly might have won, which might have resulted in some different results from last year. All kinds of weird things that could have come out from that happening, right? But here we are. They made a statement. It's out there, and I'm hoping now they both carry on. But like I said earlier, it's going to be very interesting to see Tommy in the show and what's going to happen, and hopefully not have something similar happen. I'm sure he can contain himself. Actually, I'm not sure he can contain himself at all. It's going to be a show, so hold on to your butts, y'all. We're going for a ride. But I hope you enjoyed that one. Thank you guys so much for all the comments and letting me know about that. Joost Klein, Tommy Cash, United by Music. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And until next time, keep on rocking.